接下来，让我们欢迎北京 JDG Intel Esports Club。上单369。 打野 Kanavi， 中单 Knight， 下路 Ruler。 辅助 Missing， 以及主教练 Homie。
Off in regular split spring, in playoffs twice in spring, in MSI twice, including finals of both spring and MSI. This is the 6th time of facing each other this year. BLG looking to upset the trend.
I was fully drinking the Kool-Aid for BLG going into the series, but I think JDG were understandably the favorite in that one. And have been every time these guys have met.
Through spring playoffs and then particularly at MSI, On is one of the very best supports in the world, and now he's got a chance to show it again.
Yeah, bad moment to say it as he gets ignited and flashed on by Ruler and taken down. Ruler finding first blood. The Zyra Khan comes out on top. In that tank matchup, Bin has a little bit more ways to make things happen. Ruler with a cleanse straight off the bat and missing with a triple knock, but now a root as well. No way do they actually get a kill out of this. 2v3, it's Ruler and Missing dominating the bot lane.
Has flash and he's on his Annie, maybe one of the most impactful Annies in the world. Elk is in trouble.
Oh, On goes wide on the hook as well. Elk almost one shot as Tibbs will finish the job. It's practically a solo kill on under the tower, and Bin has to TP just to protect his support, but he's too late to save Elk.
Stops and goal going over to BLG if they can dissuade them from going towards this Herald. It's a big ult missed from Knights.
Yeah, Tibbs goes wide, and Shun still going to be taken down here. The shield buys a second, but not enough. Yagao flashing away from the play has been all out. Rek'Sai goes underneath the ground, though, and pops out elsewhere in the fight. Knight still winning this one out. Has been stuck in a corner with Tibbs, and that ain't a cage match that you win. In the meantime, I believe there was a dive that happened onto Elk as well. On now in trouble as the Feathers come back. The Feathers storm to finish the job, missing or fall. But it just doesn't matter. Look at the CS that's dying to the tower. This is every AD carry's worst nightmare.
Too much. When we go towards this bot side, this one's just straight 2v2. It's level 6 to level 5. Really nice stuff. And the Lantern just not able. It wasn't even going to save him even at that point. They warded out anyway. We saw what happened on this live afterwards. Cannon dies the turret. Like 10 millions and casters as well. This is disastrous for the bot lane of BLG.
Missing slams the emote out as well. Elk will get a couple of plates, but look at this. 3 people here for JDG. It's an extra kill for Ruler, 4-0.
Other teams would have been so demoralized by this kind of performance. Against BLG might be kill threat versus the rest of the team of JDG. He's pulling the ult out. Kanavi's here, though.
Kanavi over the wall, blast cone available. He's just watching. He's a spectator. He's a voyeur. As Bin dashes out under the tower here, but here we go. Kanavi follows him. Doesn't matter where you
JDG,
go.
they're just shutting down any resistance left from BLG. Resistance is futile, it seems. BLG gathering up once again to try and match JDG on the map. Herald put down in this mid lane. Gold completely goes over to Kanavi, and honestly...
Plate's going down as well as Ruler looks for a 4th. Will get it, but gets rooted by the Graviton. Missing is here behind the play as well as On tries to start the fight off. Look at this double TPs. The solo lane is making hero plays here. Ruler's still surviving, somehow finally taken out. Bin gets the kill. Now the rest of JDG, can they escape or can they turn things around? Knight has Tibbers, has his stun. What can he find for himself? But he's charmed in. Has to turn golden as Ornn blows his horn and blows the game wide. Yagao burning away and will be taken down as Knight finds his kill. Elk, so many chakrams. It's 2 for 2 so far. And these two teams just will not let the bell ring. Bin in trouble here. Is 369 threatening and Ruler coming in on the top side of the play. All out available and he's going to need to use it some creative way. Just jumps straight onto Ruler. Does half of Ruler's health, but Ruler does more.
Cross map coming in from JDG. It's cross map of JDG against JDG. It's not even like it's BLG making a play on the top side of the map. JDG really using their wallets to their full effect. Most of the time, it's the top lane which roams into the AD carries lane. Not going to be complete opposite on that one. Hook lands.
Oh.
Not sure they're going to get missing. I think they can, actually.
Yes, they certainly can. The CC chain is massive, and Elk gets a kill.
For the battle plans to come through. Not the case, though. Knight now walking forward and looking to put out some damage onto Elk. Puts down the Tibbers as well. Look at the damage they can put down.
Oh, the Ornn horn will not find his mark. And 369 actually flashes forwards for that. Elk forced to flash. Will survive.
Plays already. Mid lane out the turret. Such an important objective to take in the early game as well. JDG 2 turrets to none as it stands. With less magic resist being built up by the enemy team, means that he's going to be doing significant damage to the front line of that
their side as well.
Well,
We are
speeding it up
stronger
again. Here
currently,
comes the flank
and
TP.
therefore we will fight. Knight coming in on the bottom side of the play. Actually goes for the Tibbers. Onto On instead, and the Featherstorm finishes it. Double kill for Kanavi. Absolutely magnificent.
Knight dunks down on the player without the cleanse to bring to bear. No disengage to come through on, and Elk absolutely dunked on yet again. Yes, there's going to be an objective bounty claimed elsewhere on the board, but there's a second Herald being put down into the mid lane. It's going to be an inhibitor coming in towards 20 minutes. JDG, they are completely accelerating out of control.
Are they going to end the game here? If they can find a pick, they might just do it. Herald will get a charge onto a Nexus tower here. Okay, not going to commit. Shun gets the smite.
Coming through from JDG, trying to get down some vision, trying to get something, but On, he's gone a little too far.
Has to flash away. Ruler cleanse down is quite a big cooldown as well to find the initial engages. Good charm onto 369 as Tier 1 will be taken down in the mid lane by BLG. This is what we're talking about. They just don't stop. They're so far behind in this game, but they will not relent. Finding windows against JDG after losing their mid inhib. That'll be Soul Point and an infernal Soul Point.
It splits the eggs between a couple of different baskets because now Knight with the upgraded Leandri is going to be hitting even harder. BLG.
Yeah.
When they position aggressively for the picks onto someone like Ruler who still doesn't have cleanse, there's a chance that Knight completely knocks him for 6.
They're just going to start this one off. They're going to call the bluff of BLG. What have you got in the tank, BLG?
Okay, they're trying to make sure they don't get caught into a flank. Missing has Hex Flash, using it to buy a little bit more space. Has Ult and Ignite though. BLG, they're funneling in.
There's vision in the pit. Shun's going to walk in. They're 50-50ing it, but they win those. And Knight has found Elk. Jumps onto the back line. Elk forced out of the play, but that means it's a favored fight for JDG. All out onto Ruler, but the knockup's coming through. No, Bin in a 1v3 finds a solo kill onto Ruler. They got the Baron, but now they're being chased down. Yagao low on HP. It's a double kill for Bin as Knight is taken out, and a TP. The advanced Hex Flash TP to go just a short distance and try and find the fight. 369 uses the Ornn horn. It's onto Bin. It's not enough, but a fight win for BLG.
Bin finally gets a broken fight to do something in. 5-2 on the Cassante, which is 100% pick ban presence in the LPL. Buys BLG just a little bit of life.
Gigabin online. They're going to take a tower in the top side. Another bounty going their way. The supers are hitting the base, though. They've got to reset.
Dangerous, though, from JDG. Now, they walked up. They did commit towards that 50-50. Knight was very close to one-shotting Elk. Tries to go for the a bit of a greedy 3-man Tibbers. Misses everyone with the stun. Means that the fight is in question. The bot side of the fight gets a little bit too even for JDG to win that one out. Means that Elk comes back to it. They're trying to make the most of this matchup. Pushing again into this mid lane. 369.
Lands is here we go. Luma onto the back line. Big engage with the Infernum across the team. Look at the feathers though! Ruler steps up. It's kills across the team as Yagao just about gets out with his life. But bow down, not just a Ruler, an Emperor in the bottom lane. Shreds the team of BLG. And now the final march can begin. Kanavi looking for more as a hook comes out from On. Charm slightly wide. Yagao can't really find anything more.
Oh, not quite yet. And even with 3 members dead, JDG can't end the game. They are going to get themselves the Infernal Soul, which is, again, about as good for the game as it can get. JDG been finding a way onto the backline. If it is a solid front to back, do you see what just happens here?
JDG, they love a front to back. They love a 5v5.
Shun, they're split.
Loves a pick onto missing. The charm is there. And it's a moment for BLG. Can they get out? Rulers here. 369 wants to continue the fight. Has been the target, but he buffers a lot of the CC. Shield comes out. They can't quite finish him. He's so damn tanky. The shield is there, but not enough. And now Yagao on the back line. Finds Knight, but in the meantime, Elk's been caught out. They're hunting for Moose. And boy, have they found a big and double kill for Ruler. Surely that's the end.
Elk has made so many people roadkill over 2023, but he's the one hit by the JDG bus this time. Shun gonna die under his turret. BLG gonna fall over in this first game. It was too quick, too early game for BLG to stand and fight.
Oh, 369 cancelled the... surely they could have ended here. They've got supers pushing down the mid lane. 20 seconds on Elk. I feel like if they'd gone for it, they maybe could have taken the game here, but going for the Baron instead, going for the safer play. Is 369 might actually finish this solo kill off. Yagao has his flash available, but what does it matter? The Sunfire game! It's a barbecue! He doesn't get... He's Cassante and he can't move. Like, if there's one champion that can move no matter what, it's Cassante, and even he can't escape from these fights. JDG put him in the meat grinder. And now 2 inhibs taken. Baron's still going for another 2 minutes as well. As in the meantime, Bin's been found by Kanavi. He's in a 2v1 as on. Just flattened under the ram of 369. We've got a ram and an elk in this game as Bin trying to save his jungler. Shun walking away with his life only just as Kanavi pulled back in. Bin almost in the 2v1. Ruler pulled in by the charm, but it was all a bait. He's got the cleanse, the Featherstorm out. And now Super's under the base. Elk and Yagao alone trying to defend as Elk nearly gets one shot on the fountain. JDG, not only do they win, they make it look good.
这让我可以直接阿奎，对，一定要开。
也行。
因为他太肉了，你不可能杀得了他的。
是。等我。
你等他 R 完你再打他。
这里他二维也行，R5也行。他把你睡倒不高位。
我60秒闪。
我看东西。
我来了。
慢点。
哦，中二的鬼。
看一下，还行。看，慢点，
打前排，
打前排，赢了。哦，nice，一波，快走，一波了，
烟米森，
稍微小心点，没漏，要小心你们，快走，没关系，来了，没事，位没大，
打位，先打位，
还行，
打前排，正行，
就打了，
慢一点，还行，这位置。没登录的 ，AD 没狂分，没大。看 AD， nice。
AD 没什么对没 AD。
不知道，
他有。
看，
保平能一波。
Played on LeBlanc in mid lane, even before that buff, and it did so much damage in that game, picked up by anyone else. So, a bit of adaptation, a bit of new spark to light the fire for game 2.
And I want to mention that Talia again. I said during Champ Select, like, this is kind of a classic Yagao pick. Well, Talia. And alongside Shun's Vi, like, you have the perfect setup. Yagao, look for the plays around the map. Look for how he influences the other lanes, because that is how you can set yourself apart on this pick. They say a rolling golem gathers no rust, I guess. Maybe there's something about Moss there. Elk in trouble, ignited. I feel like every single game we see aggressive level 1s in these bottom lanes, but Elk will survive. Used his ghost there as well. Perhaps thought it was cleanse.
I think he just wanted to get away from Ruler because he was very close to getting the passive proc. You get surprised by that amount of damage, and now level 2. Now this is a very dangerous moment where Elk and On start weathering the storm again.
Shun knows what's up. And we have a 1v1 between the junglers. Kanavi not winning this one out, though. Shun bullies him out. Yagao was moving, but spotted on a ward by Knight. Elk under the tower, but so low on HP. Still has his flash available. Look at this, though. JDG, they're like, sod the bottom lane. We're going to go kill your jungler. On forced to flash. And now blue buff under threat. The Scryer's Bloom should be used here to clear that ward. Vision available for BLG as Shun really doesn't want to lose his blue buff, but the hook wide. I think On was trying to pull the buff in so they could smite
Kanavi has taken, and that's another flash in.
Flash for Flash in the bottom side. Ruler doesn't even look at the play. Is missing. Pulled back in by On. The Ignite is there. It's not enough to find a kill.
Alk is going to be sat under turret again. This is kind of dangerous now. On shows his face again. Maybe betting him under turret. Kenny the hook under turret.
Oh, they're just going to go to Elk though. Can he survive? No. First blood taken by Ruler. On just delivered Ruler to the kill.
Whenever Kai'Sa wins lane, this champion changes massively. This is a champion which is not really meta because she suffers a lot in early lanes. Getting that first kill is very dangerous, and 369 going in top.
Ben's having none of it. Just
Had it as a starting item.
look at
Hoping that
he's
is
out
not
of
the
there.
end of him as well. Everyone's going bot side. Yagao has the Weaver's Wall. He can turn up a little closer to this play. However, Knight with that first ult of the game. Watch out for that.
At minimum, they've denied a wave from Elk. Almost a second plate here for Ruler. If they can finish the job, Kanavi's here, Knight is here, Elk's in trouble. No summoners. The double knock, but he's gone. He's gone before the play even kicks off. Kanavi tanking as a charm lands onto On as well. Knight tanks the tower and somehow gets out. Kanavi 2 Knight. Could have been dangerous. BLG will not give up just yet, though. They found Kanavi. What a pick from On. And now looking for a second one as well. 369 flashes out. Ruler's still going in this one, and a great charm onto On there. Big damage, but Ruler's alone. He can't enter this fight for the time being. Killer Instinct is available if the rest of the team can find a way in. But it's 4v5 in favor of BLG. They're starting the Herald off. Can they finish it, though, is the question. The CC chain is gorgeous. BLG just rinse and repeat on the target. He's the man to make it happen with the health bars low. It's 2v5 in the pit. Ruler and Knight against the world. Jumps over the wall. The Killer Instinct to find the kills. Double for Ruler. Make it 3. How can you fight this god team? How can you fight against the might of JDG?
Ruler stamps his authority once more. We've had it for Spring. We had it for MSI. Ruler is here to stay. And he's 6-0 and 2 on Kai'Sa. That is horrifying to face as BLG.
Oh, here we go. Everfrost in the mid lane. Charm is going to land onto On as well. The damage is there, and it's an easy little pickup for Knight and Slayer. But it's after you've got this right there. Oh, On in the last possible second. Denies the recall of missing. Quickness going to have to be used there, and that does mean BLG will get the first Drake of the game.
Any CC lands, she is following up like a storm. On has his ultimate too. Gonna do some poke under tower. Single target Q onto that evolve. Very, very powerful.
Ruler will either be able to finish off a second item with the serrated Dirk, but I think he'll go potentially for an attack speed item next so he can upgrade his E as well. Bin.
That mid lane pick. He's teleporting in towards mid lane. Second Herald going down. It's a late TP coming in.
And now JDG try and find themselves some objectives. Shun is here. Yagao's TP means he's around on the play. The game not feeling that they're too far behind, I guess. They are 5,000 gold down at 18 minutes. I feel like that's lost bonus territory, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll see when the bounties come through, especially with towers and more dragons coming through. Can't be far off. Got them very early into the game in game 1.
Like, if they get a big hook onto Ruler, they will one-shot him with an Aphelios. But Bin, not the champion you'd expect to be one-shot. He's going to be, though. It's the Ignite burning away. Knight can't quite finish the kill. As now the follow-up anti-engage, and Shun just taken for a ride, as so are the rest of BLG. JDG happy to go under the tower here. Look at them shred through BLG. See ya later. We're back to MSI Finals again. It's domination. And Bin TP's back in just to be set up for maybe a second quadra kill. Ruler on a triple already. I think he's bought enough time. I don't think the multi-kill will be there, but it just doesn't matter because Ruler hits double digits, 10-0 at 20 minutes.
He picks the first Kaisera Summer, and he's gonna give it a stunning one.
Now, Baron started off by JDG. I mean, what can you even say? This team is just too good. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just gushing at this point. Missing, caught out. Hey, it's a pick for BLG, but at what cost? On might sacrifice his life for this one as Knight tries to charge forwards, but no. Hey, BLG, they get something. It's in exchange for a Baron, but maybe they can get 369 as well. Ult blasted out already. All out available for him. Will use it. Try and buy space for himself. Dashes out, but no. Elk there to finish the job. And an important kill to get onto the Aphelios that is wildly behind at this point in the game. Oh no!
Damage.
Knights arrived and they don't even get the one kill. Where? How? How are JDG finding extra kills here? Knight in a 1v3 now. Spirit Rush available. Has to try and find himself out of this one. But On goes down as well. You just can't do anything. Ruler taking a mid-in here while it all goes on. JDG, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere, and they are ruthless across the map. Yeah, you get a couple of stacks away from the Ahri, but the kill at the end recovers some back. Elk isn't going to even be able to recall. It's insult to injury. JDG, this team is such a special roster.
Oh no, the quickness. Oh, he dodges away. If he'd managed to get CC, Ruler could Killer Instinct, but he stopped the reset anyway. Elk, where can you run to? Ruler is going to shred that health bar. He'll get an isolated Q as well in the alcove. Oh, Elk. There's just no way out of this one. Annihilated by the heavy, heavy wallet of Ruler. 10 of them. He just hit max stacks in the previous play when he killed On just before going down.
Few remaining Hail Marys BLG had. But again, the last time they tried to go for a snap engage, the follow-up was too much. They don't even get the chance this time.
Blitzcrank is meant to be the one picking you, not the other way around. Knight goes over the wall. Wants a charm. His 369 jumps in as well, trying to put pressure in the mid lane as the inhib is down. We saw Ruler grabbing that one. The 4 is now. Baron falls off. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure that JDG really needed the Baron in the first place. The 10k gold up, Knight with a flash charm, won't find it. Shun, though, loses half of his health as the Cyclone comes on in. Ruler frozen on the backside. Moonlight Vigil is there, but Elk doesn't have the damage. Oh, knocked up. Ruler's in trouble. Will be taken down. No! The tower shot can't finish it. Stack Shiv almost does. But he somehow gets out with his life. It's a perfect scoreline as Elk falls down. 369 gets another. And there we have it, Ruler with a perfect game. The score is 24-7, just like the games of the LPL. JDG, they tie up Top Esports in first place, and they put the first loss on the board for BLG.
JDG just toyed with our undefeated 6-0 team. BLG looked so dominant throughout the first string of best of series in this summer split, but JDG, this is our super team. This is our MSI and Spring champions. And if you're not looking at this team and saying, how are they not the best in the world? I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's something else. It is something else. The fact that they are destroying other top teams quite in that fashion is mind-blowing. Ruler brings out the Kaiser, has a perfect game.
我等快安敌先过来。
对，让他们先动，让他们先动。
接线，慢点。想吃到人，直男已经过去了。
大吗？
要打，要接。我来点，别走一起吧。
我来了。
这你腰顶
慢点。
好的，我死了。
慢点。W 被断了，慢点。
还行。
5秒 W， 4秒。
先到。
喂，没到。
慢点。
哎，喂有到好像。喂有到吗？喂没到。OK， 喂没到。
难你。没事，等他们扛龙。你们快等我。太高了。
哎，慢点。
看一下。
你会等我。看一下。还行。AD 闪好了，一闪好了。
慢点。
等我。OK， 来。
慢点。
AD 有闪。
看了。等我。杀了。吃了。来 PZ。
哎，你吃上线吧。
如果吃上线吧。
漂亮。
这么想啊！哈，来一声，6是不是？
这么好是吧？ 卡萨厉害，哈哈，卡萨AD开心。